folding brackets.
Leif, I am Floki, your Workshop Nisse. Build a router table. Make it lagom, inte flashy. Gör det.
Router table. Router? Hey.
And turn on the light, okay?
Router table. Let's go. My original plan was to build flip-up side and out-feed tables for the table saw workbench, but then I realized I have a perfectly good table saw fence. Why not use that as the fence for the router table? So I went down a YouTube rabbit hole. To my surprise, I only found 2 or 3 videos of people doing something similar, but all of them were pretty basic, and I was sure I could improve upon the design. I spent way too long researching the best budget-friendly folding brackets, ordered a $20 pair off Amazon, and as my 5'0" Japanese granny Obachan used to say, what you pay is what you get. She also used to say, Shibakazo honmani. But that's a story for another time. So I reluctantly took a 30-minute drive to Bauhaus, Sweden's Home Depot, just with more vowels and fewer smiles. Sadly, still no bow buns at Bauhaus. You'd think with a name like that they'd steam a few, but no. Just overpriced back screws and seasonal depression lighting. Anyways, to my surprise, I found a pair of folding brackets from some German company. And when it comes to tools, made in Germany usually means made to survive the apocalypse. Thick steel, rock solid, strong enough to hold a tub full of moose stew and the moose. Just like with the table saw workbench, I measured, cut, and glued together 2 pieces of 12mm plywood. Then I measured the depth of the fence track and routed a groove for it to pass through. It wasn't pretty, but somehow I nailed it on the first try. The track slid in smooth, like it was meant to be there. The folding brackets were a pain to line up. It took a whole evening of adjusting before the table folded up and down cleanly. I've installed folding brackets a few times now. Sometimes you get lucky on the first try. More often, it takes some quiet frustration and a bit of finagling to get it just right. But ain't that just like life, though? I was really tempted to throw down on a Jessam lift, but at that price, you'd think it'd come with a prescription. So I took a chance on Banggood again, and honestly, no regrets. The thing is built like a tank, and the lift action, smooth as butter. My 65mm Makita trim router slid in it like it was going home. Now I just had to line up the template to the table saw fence and cut the opening. I've tried both trigger handle and barrel grip jigsaws, and honestly, I prefer the barrel style in almost every cutting scenario. Not having to feather a trigger means one less thing to think about. I can just focus on the cut. Let me know what you guys think. It was all going super smooth. That is until my vacuum decided to start smoking sawdust.
Oh no, your sucky box has perished. Definitely not sabotage. Guess you'll have to get the festool now. You're welcome. Varsågod, Leif.
Vacuum died. Gotta change those bags more often, I guess. As much as I like to poo-poo on Bauhaus for being overpriced, I've got to hand it to them. Their 5-year warranty is pretty incredible. I brought in my busted cartridge vac, no receipt, just positive vibes. They somehow pulled up my purchase from 18 months ago using my credit card. Then they said, grab a new one or use it as credit towards another model. Long story short, it became the perfect excuse to finally get the Festool MIDI, a dust extractor I've been quietly dreaming about for a while now. Next up is building a router table fence that integrates with the DeWalt table saw fence, but that's a project for another day. For now, the fold-up router table works just as I hoped. The lift is fully adjustable, and the whole mount sits flush with the bench. And that little 700 watt Makita is surprisingly powerful. Here's a quick preview of my first Swedish Christmas candle design made using the new table saw and router table. Build video coming soon. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Lucky Leif. Until next week, stay lagom and don't skip your fikas. Oh man, look at that router table. Man, oh man, that's nice.
He still thinks it was his idea.